What's happening, everybody? It's welcome to Everybody Love Juju Christmas edition. Merry Christmas. I didn't want nothing. I just missed y'all. I know y'all were spending time with your family today, watching uh, kids open up presents, going and catching up with your family, and so on and so forth. But I just wanted to jump up here and just say hello. And I didn't want to be a stranger today. I kind of was just like really just chilling. Really tough time for my family. First time spent the holidays without a loved one. But I'm here. I'm here. I don't know who's here, but if you're here, welcome. Merry Christmas. So everybody loves Juju's channel. Talk hoops, mostly in right now NCAA college hoops. It's a lot going on. I love the WNBA. Talk about the WNBA and what's going on in those news if you want. But you talk, I talk back. Um, if first time here, hit that like button, hit that notification button. If you don't know, now you know. I'm a USC Trojan fan, SC, but I also, follow South Carolina, LSU, old school Tennessee, and any other teams that just come up and are, you know, maybe new to the scene, maybe just making some noise. I catch my eye. That's how I became, really like a LSU fan. So I was like old school LSU fan back in the day, Simone Augustus type fan. But yeah, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you had a wonderful day with your loved ones. If you were working, I hear they letting people off early. I found out the hard way going to the store. It wasn't even that late. They said they were gonna be open to 8. I needed to pick up something from the grocery store, but I wasn't able to get that. But yeah, talk hoops here. I'm a USC Chosen fan. I love Juju Watkins, but hey, slowly just falling in love with all the players right now. Um, I just wanted to just come up here and just greet some of my new followers that I've been. I'm up to 164, so I'm excited about that. And if you are new here, um, stay here, stay a while. When games are on, I don't stream the games, but we watch together, and we talk about the games. And believe it or not, people come into the chat and actually like to talk during the games. You could be just like if we was kicking it at my she cave and we had the game on big screen and we'd be talking trash, cheering our teams on or what have you. Or maybe you're going up against my team. I don't know. But that's what we do here. So don't be afraid to say hello in the chat. Let me get to know you because if you come back, I do giveaways here. I do little things. Um, Mostly I just have tickets to the USC game for now. Um, that I can give away. And when I say USC, I'm talking about Southern California and the Trojans. Although I love Don Staley and the Gamecocks as well, but I'm on the West Coast, so I gotta stand by them. That's who I've watched all my life. So anyway, it's your first time here, and you just happen to I just happen to pop up in your algorithm. Cool. Stay a while. Say hello. You might like this channel. You know, talk. Let's talk hoops. Let's talk about the news of the last highest viewed game this season. Um, I believe the highest attended game this season, the Yukon Huskies and USC Trojans. If you saw that game and you have an opinion about that game and you want to talk to me about it and ask me some questions about my thoughts on it, come up in there in the chat. But if I see people coming in, tap that screen. If you're on TV, hit that screen to the right, hit the channel, hit the like, hit the notification, come back. But like I said, I don't stream games, but what I do is you and I can go back and forth and chit chat um, about the games that we're going to watch together. I basically I come on for sure every morning, except for Wednesdays, I believe now. On Sets Talk Sports, we do a show called Check Ball We Up. We talk about the latest games, we recap them, preview what's going on, talk to you, our fam, in the chat about hoops, about the newest player you found or you see. Um, I like to debate about who's the potential freshman of the year, who's the player of the year, who win the scoring title, who wins some of the numerous awards that are out there, like the Don Staley, Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie, Katrina McLean, Ann Myers Awards, Lieberman Awards. And who's going to win the Natty this year? Uh, if you like women's hoops, college NCAA college women's hoop, and you've been following, who's your opinion? Tell me who your opinion is on who you think. I know it's early. We're about to start the conference, but what's your opinion? What up? Merry Christmas. That's what Miss D. I just wanted to come up here and shout out and see if I can catch some of you all. I know it's probably late where you're at, I think. Um, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's been a long day. Merry Christmas to you, Miss D. Miss D. What you get for Christmas, Miss D? Well, what's your favorite thing? You don't have to list all your perfumes and all your girly wear and silverware, wear. Anything that you gave that made someone feel good, or what you ate, what you cooked. I'm just introducing myself, Miss D, to the followers to kind of like get people to understand like what my show is about, and what I do here. And just to say Merry Christmas to some of you that I didn't get to see today or speak to today. Um, Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if your first time here. Follow my channel. I come up every morning for on Sestock Sports co-hosting the Check Ball We Up. So South Carolina is still okay. South Carolina is still favored to win. Juju Watkins is my favorite for National Player of the Year. There you go, Jamie. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we're gonna talk about that for a second. Let me say, Miss D, favorite gift is family. Amen. Blessings on blessing. And wearing our Christmas pajamas and eating good food. What color was your Christmas pajamas, Miss D? Did y'all do them pictures together? Because if you did, that's cool. That's cool. FM, what's up? Merry Christmas. Yeah, I just said I'm just up here. Just wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I haven't heard or seen from y'all today. So I needed to poke up before the morning just to come out and say hello. So South Carolina, so I was just asking, you guys may have had a little bit more time to kind of like maybe scroll and look at some teams and replay some games and take a look at what's out there. I've been cracking up at some of the other YouTube content creators and their reaction to the UConn USC game. That's still, I mean, that was the best Christmas gift sports wise that I could have got. And Lakers defeated the Warriors in a really close game, and I'm torn between them because, you know, my home is in Southern California. My family lives in the Bay, and I went to high school and 1 year middle school in the Bay Area. So, the Warriors is kind of like my team too. Uh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Um, yes, we did the family photo. Our search soul said Team Santa 2024 and candy cane fans. I can picture that red and white candy cane pants. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My braces is cutting me up. I need to put something on it. If y'all know, if y'all know anything about braces, they sometimes stick you. But yeah, I got one of my shirts on. It says "Be Juju." I don't know. I found this on the internet, and Joe Cool has always been my favorite Charlie Brown character. He's hilarious to me. So, but he would come on Joe Cool. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to come up and see if anybody was up. I know it's probably late. Y'all probably exhausted, probably tipsy with your eggnog and your cognac and so forth. But yeah, so I was just scrolling through on the internet. I was cracking up at some of the takes um, on that Juju Watkins game. And y'all gotta admit though, we all, I assume we all love Paige. I don't see how anybody could hate Paige, but I'm sorry, my shirt just going crazy over here. I don't see how anybody could hate Paige Beckers. But um, whether you love Paige or you hate Paige, nobody hates Paige. But we all feel for Paige. Uh, and I think Paige is going to be okay the rest of the season. Um, but I think that that game, it's not a tournament game. It's a conference game. It's a great win, but it was for us, the Trojans, it was a much needed get back rematch. You know what I'm saying? You South Carolina fans can relate because, you know, if and whenever you play UCLA again, you'll you'll want to like Seth Talkport said, beat that ass, and you'll know that feeling um, of wanting to, if you play cards, dominoes, tiddlywinks, don't matter. It's like when you lose, you want to get whoever you lost to back. It's simple, and that's just how we felt. But I think more importantly, the project that Coach Gottlieb has going on. I've been seeing the vision for a while, and I just knew that pieces, my certain pieces were missing. Um, there, the youth on the team, but she's got some talented freshmen for sure. And just with time, being able to buy into her system, being able to gel together and trust one another and understand one another where one another likes the ball and so on and so forth. That's a great team. That's a really good team. I mean, you've seen South Carolina do it with a young team. Why can't we? So me getting behind them has all to do with um, the talent that surrounds Juju, the pieces that that Coach Gottlieb is putting together, and just overall, um, just overall time. Over time, you're going to see, I believe, and I know, that you're going to see this team be a contender. Never can be a pretender because they never pretended to be anything other than um, who they are, and the experts had them ranked at third. We're in fourth. Good place to be. Um, I think the surprise for all the predictions was probably maybe Notre Dame. Surprise to me. I think they're a great team, but I don't think they're. I didn't think that they deserve to be in third as early as they were um, in third. That was an early Christmas present. But you saw what happened on Thanksgiving when they couldn't hold on and didn't know, how to react in that spot. But hey, they're still there. We're going to be in the conference play. It looks like they're probably going to win their conference. It's going to be tough for us to win ours. Um, but I hope my hope is there that we will, which will make us a top seed. And even if we're not, it'll be easier um, for to me um, if we're not, because if we're not, it's better for us because then we get to play and knock off a top team, and that means that make it for me it'll make us that much faster to get to the final four. Because I'm just trying to get my foot in the door in the final four. If I get close enough in the final four, I think I think you will see us in the finals. But I've always said that though. I've always said that. So, Miss D, what you think? You say Ohio State look tough, and UCLA make it hard for the Trojans. UCLA is always going to be a tough matchup, whether we were ranked. number one, it would still be a tough matchup only because it's a rivalry. It's a rival game, and it's not across town, and it's a battle of LA. And so with that being that way, it's always you know top tier attendance and just all out craziness inside of there when we played them. First time we played them with in terms of with Juju Watkins. We went over to Polly, and I think she went out with cramps and different things like that. She's been maintaining the hydration. They have to test her because she all out exerts herself, whether she played 28 minutes or 37 minutes. Um, these newfound muscles and how hard she has to go in the game and not probably being fully hydrated with electrolytes causes her to cramp. It wasn't an ankle that she hurt in the UConn game. It was more cramps. So yeah, I think that, and then Ohio State. I'm not. I see what they have going on over there, but I don't think they have enough. I don't believe they have enough. They're ranked 10th, but they really haven't played anybody to really show what they got. So I think they play Maryland coming up. That'll be a great test for them because Maryland I think is three in the Big Ten. So let's see what happens with Maryland, and we can talk some more. Katie McMahon, Cody McMahon, top player nobody talks about. No, 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 no. Check out Cody McMahon. I wouldn't say we don't talk about her. We know she tough. But check out the docu series um, on the rise with Juju Watkins. Um, the reason I always remember Ohio State is just because I just remember that was Ju's first game and first time she had 32. And I seen her bumping up against Cody and taking Cody and even Coach G and her family even talked about Cody McMahon in the docu series. So definitely for sure. Merry Christmas, yo 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 yo, nephew. Yeah, thank you for stopping through. Hit that like button. I'm just up here. I wasn't gonna be up here long. I'm just want to see how many people I could just wish Merry Christmas to. Um, I'll be ready for Sets Talk Sports. I believe we're going up tomorrow morning for check ball. We up, but I hadn't been up all day, and I just wanted everybody to enjoy their family, spend time with their family. Miss D, HD got hey. Miss D said, "Hey, Merry Christmas." Everybody said Merry Christmas to HDTV. Follow HDTV. He's funny. I love watching his show when I get a chance when he be with his fellas and stuff. But he said, "What's up, Miss D?" Yeah. So yeah, I just when it comes to Ohio State, it's not if I ever say like, "Oh no, I can beat them" or "We can beat them." It's not like I'm saying they're trash. That's not it. I just don't see the. I don't feel sometimes a team might have enough, or I think we match up better, um, and so on and so forth. Because anybody can get you on any given day. But and even though they're ranked 10th, it just might be because they really haven't played a ranked team, um, so that they can prove that they're worthy of higher than 10. So there's that. But I mean, to beat us, how far would they jump up? Like run for it. So would you jump up past LSU? Or do you see Ohio State beating LSU? Or do you see them beating Texas? If you don't, they damn sure ain't gonna beat us. The Big Ten is loaded, like the SEC physical play. We will see if SEC can. Oh, we can handle it. Oh yeah, we can handle it. I don't, and I know you don't pay attention that closely to us, but we have a very good trainer too. Juice done put on about good 20 pounds, and it's muscle. And Kiki has put on weight. Kennedy is solid. Kennedy Smith, that freshman is solid. I'll put her up against anybody in the damn country. She's a solid 5-star Gatorade national player, California this and that state champion and USA basketball type player. and she's smooth with it though, cause she can hit that three. She can guard anybody from the 1, 2 to the three. I rather had. I think she might be a inch shorter than Jew, but I'd rather have her body um, handling Sarah Strong than I did Juju. Cause well, I think Juju was like she got behind that wide body Sarah Strong boy. She was like, Lord help me, and Rhea was like sleep. Rhea was like, oh, I'm worried about the shooter. I'm like, no, 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 no. Kennedy's fast enough to jump out there to the baseline on that shooter, and the one at the top. Rhea, you should have came down and helped Jew with Sarah Strong, because that hunk of mama was cooking, boy. She was backing Jew down, but Jew wasn't backing up. She wasn't giving up. I thought that game. Oh man, I could watch that game over and over, over and over, because it's just that good. It is just that good. Them hezos that Jew had, them man, them blocks to the finish, to the rim, breaking Shay's ankles. I mean, you got to see vintage Jew. So if you've been watching her all along against Cal and Baptist and Fresno and Elon and Cal, my school, Northridge and Cal Poly. Those were just games that were warming them up to get used to each other and to get used to playing together. And she pretty much was walking on that. She was just walking and just very, boy, just work, getting reps in, getting cardio. How she plays, um, how she played at UConn, that's her speed. She can't go faster than her team, because that's how she makes turnovers, because they weren't ready to move um, and sequence to that speed. Now and it reminds me of track where sometimes I would come out of basketball season and I hadn't even done my how can I explain, like in basketball you use certain muscles that are lateral and you're going side to side, and then in track you need to go forward. So I had to do repetitious um, drills to get to wake the fast twitch muscles up, and then until and then there's a certain type of workouts that I'm doing that they've already kind of done that I have to do to get into track shape, and then I have to do speed workouts. So if someone were to beat me at a basketball, um, and there was one girl, like she was nowhere near me by the time um, what do you call it? What would you guys call it? Regionals, like before the state meet. There's a Central Coast section, and I'm a Central Coast section record holder in California. Like it's 130 schools, and then in that Central Coast section is the meet that you qualify to go to the state California state meet. And so you got to do these drills. You got to do these speed reps. So what I look like coming out of basketball in March is totally different than what I look like in June. And it's the same thing. It's like with the teams. You look different in November and December than what you're supposed to look like come tournament and playoff time. Ms. D said Jew going to be fine. The rest have to be ready, especially the bench. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna be fine. Um, they're definitely gonna be fine. I saw a lot of bright spots. I think anybody that um, UConn worries me though. I never saw them staying in that second spot too long on it. So to wake up to Notre Dame hitting them in the mouth, and then us hitting them in the mouth, and then I think Tennessee's gonna hit them in the mouth, and I think by the time they get to the Gamecocks, they're gonna have to figure some things out. They're gonna have to figure some things out. But one of the best things I think that UConn has that a lot of teams have, they'll burn you on the back door so goddamn quick. They'll burn you on the back door, but it's an easy adjustment if you have the personnel to be able to adjust. Because if you stop the back door, then they can get you on the three. But guess what? They have to be um, they have to be hot on the three ball. And I think Chan surprised me because we didn't even expect Chan to hit as many shots as she did. And that's the thing she's gonna have to that can't be a one off. Shay can't be a one off. Chan, you can't be a one off. Gino, you need to play KK Arnold more. Um, Az, are you in or are you out? Right? What y'all think? Um, Injuries, catching up with them, and bench had to play better. Good play is lacking a little, a little, a little. I like their press. That was pretty cool. Um, they saved it to when you should. I think Tennessee should do a little bit more of that. I think they should show it a little, but not show. There's such thing as a full court, right? Three-quarter court and half court, and then like trapping when you're in the half court. Like once you cross over and they're in their offense, and as soon as the ball passes, you're trapping. So there's different types, but to warm themselves up, they should try a couple of them, but don't let that team know that it's they're scouted to know that they got a deep bag when it comes to the press. But if you press somebody when they're tired, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, when each other's tired, that's why I think there were moments there where Jew could have come out of the game to get hydrated sooner, and little spots here and there. Um, because I think that Kiki and Rhea, Kennedy, and Avery, they were holding it down. Bativo and Kaylee Heckles in there. I mean, they were last year. If Drew sat down, and if you watched their first game against Ohio State, her first season, she got a couple of fouls real bad, real quick, kind of quick, but it didn't matter because she still ends up with 32. The point was, she got those fouls, and they didn't know what to do. They didn't know. They were just bumbling, fumbling. But this team is different. I love this team. They don't crash and burn. KK mom said play her baby. Lay mom started something with protecting their babies. KK mom said that. I heard that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. KK mom should have said it out loud. But yeah, I mean, KK was in there. But to be honest with you, like I think I would have played her a few. I see a few places where she definitely needed to be in that game, and he did go to the smaller lineup. Remember, Misty? He went to the smaller lineup, and I think he had Sarah as the big. But what's going on with Ice Brady? Man, poor thing. It's like I think she knows she about to sit down when she can't figure it out. Like she can't. It's like she's the weakest link, and she knows it. But I think I told you we matched. Didn't I tell y'all we matched up really well with UConn, USC, SC? I told you we matched up really well with them, and I told you who was going to be on the floor. Except I did not know Kennedy, but I always leave room to say if Kennedy were to return, this is what I think. You think it was on Twitter? I think it was probably. I think kicking just on Twitter too, just like Jules' mom be on there. I've only seen Angel's mom go on to say that um, uh, when I first started following her when she was a junior at LSU, her mom, if if she was new to you like she was new to me, she they have the same name because it's like Angel Reese Webb. But I don't know if her mom had the web there. And then people were inboxing her thinking that was, looking for Angel and saying crazy things in there and putting things in there. And that's when she knew her daughter was like, they were flirting or threatening. And so she basically, you know, put word out about what was being said and to let people know this is not my daughter's account, this is my account. And just to even share some of the rude things, that were coming through there, which is so crazy to me. But 24 days, 23 days or so, I feel like Christmas. Unrivaled is coming. Unrivaled is coming. Y'all ready for Unrivaled? Has anybody picked out their favorite team yet? I need to put up something like I need to find it and then I'll talk about it and just kind of like put it up on the thing. Oh, what's up, Papa? That's my godson, y'all. I don't know is that your account, Pop? What's up, godson? My godson was blessed. He got so blessed for Christmas. But his gifts, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. I got him some bling, you know, like look like he's iced out with the Shador Sanders and then a bracelet. So, he can grow into that and wear that file until he one day can get his own real one. Angel Mom go by Angel Senior. I think people mistake her for Angel Junior. I know, and they be on there like trolling. But yeah, these mom be out here protecting their babies, man. It's like it's like you can go. People. You can go hard when you're talking sports because we do, right? We do. I mean, the age of who's better, Willie Mays or Babe Ruth? From them days to is Kobe better than Michael Jordan, or is Larry Bird better than Magic Johnson? Is Isaiah Thomas better than we did this. We always did this. Like my player was Dr. J. The way people go hard for MJ, that was mine was Dr. J. I wanted Dr. J to win a championship as bad as I want Juju to win one. And with that being said, it's like people go, they're gonna follow their favorites. They're gonna go hard, for their players. But I try to be realistic. Like if I feel like um, I don't know who's gonna win this game, or I feel like I'll just say, hey, you know what? It's gonna come down to this, and it's gonna come down to the wire. Um, Everybody, on coach, because I think this is like the second time like she's lost a lead, right? Or she'll have a lead. But hey, having a lead is not as easy to hold on to as you think. So I like the laces. The laces, you know who I like. I got Rose. I got all I know on the Rose is Chelsea and Angel. Okay, tell me who's on the laces, so I can see if that's if that would be one of my teams. Who's on the laces? Because I don't have it in front of me. Because I'm wondering if laces, because the laces sound familiar in my mind. Like I thought like that might be one of my teams. Hit the like button, Godson, Papa, if you can remember, or if you don't remember all of them, just jog my memory. Tell me so I can just kind of picture um, who the captain was, or who was on that team, and so I could kind of get a feel of why you like them. Oh man, I love Tiffany Hayes. Damn, Jackie Young and Tiffany Hayes. Okay. Oh wow, Jackie Young and Tiffany Hayes. And it's funny because when I remembered them because it was part of their name had the aces in it. Ironically, Jackie Young and Tiffany Hayes, huh? Okay, okay. That's interesting. I met Jackie Young. Me and my godson. We were at the Galen Center. She was at the Notre Dame USC game. And if you go to my page on YouTube, you'll see her in one of the videos that I cut. I could have made it stay still, but I have a still picture somewhere. And she's so tall. She's not so tall, but she's just taller than I thought she was. I thought Jackie Young was like more my height on the court, like 5'8", 5'9". She got to be like, shoot, what is Jackie like? She seemed like she was standing next to her. I felt like she was 6 feet, yo. The Mist. FM, you like the Mist? Okay, tell me who was on the Mist, because see, you got to tell me. I remember these names, but I don't remember these players. If you just name one or two, then I would kind of idea what you like about a 3-on-3 like that. What do you like? See, we all saw Tiffany play 3-on-3, and I can imagine why you like Jackie in a 3-on-3 matchup. I used to play 3-on-3 hoop it up, and it's really fast paced. It's burning. It's very I loved it though. But I would have loved it even more because I would 3/4 court. I would have loved that because I have more room. I'm more. I like to play going downhill. You feel me? So I would have liked that better. Stewie, oh, the Miss got Stewie, Rakia, um, Gold Yama Sloot. I don't know. Gold? Is that a jewel? Shoot. Sloot. Aaliyah Aaliyah Edwards. Well, I like Aaliyah Edwards. Okay, and Aaliyah better set some legal screens FM, but she can set those screens though. Ooh, that's some dogs and Dejanay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. FM might got a squad right there, y'all. Hold up. FM. I did say, y'all, even though my eyes are going to be drawn toward Angel Reese and Chelsea the Rose, right? But looking at, I said I'm going to look at some other teams that'll be my favorite. But Brianna Stewart, Rakia, Vandersloot, Aaliyah Edwards, and Dejanay, and I don't know who Golden Llama is. Who that is? Is that Jewel or Sabrina? But I heard Sabrina's playing. I guess those were the last two. A lot of teams doing cheat code because you have a lot of teammates in the dub on the same team. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You do. You have a lot. You have you know that it's probably bound to happen. I knew you were talking about. God damn it, FM. Ugh, I'm not a Joe Lloyd man. Okay, that's cool. I don't hate her. I can watch her. She hopefully this will help her get find herself. This might help her find herself, y'all. What y'all think about that? FM smart. FM done picked Stewie, Rakia, Jewel, Vandersloot, Aaliyah Edwards, and Dejanay. This a squad. That is a squad. What Nafisa got on her team? Cause there ain't no Asia to handle Stewie. I don't even know if NECA's even playing. Is she even playing? Ooh, we gotta talk about this. I think one of these days I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna put the screen side by side, and we're gonna look at these teams because it's getting closer, y'all. It's 23 days. Good lord, that's a squad, FM. That's a squad. Yo, that is a squad. That go Mamba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so y'all ready for conference play? Cause look, man, after we get through New Year's, I think I gotta play. USC gotta play Nebraska, but they're already gearing up at the Galen Center. They're like it's a special night when we play Ohio State. Since y'all mentioned, I need to keep my eyes on them in the Big Ten, and I'm sure I do, because I think they're probably like fourth. Um, I think I think I think my concerns are probably Ohio State. Be a great game. Maryland. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't think it will be, but if you say so, it's conference play. So Maryland, Ohio State, and of course UCLA. But see, UCLA, I don't think their schedule has challenged them as much. So hey, y'all, look, man, look. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get through this first month with my team. Um, we get to see Kiyomi McMiller. We get to play her. We get to play Cody McMahon. We're gonna play Sellers over there in Maryland, and I think she has a partner in crime. Of course, I'm used to seeing Bets and Kiki. I'm used to seeing Tamir Gardner. I've never seen Juju play against Janiyah Barker, or the new freshman Elena Armasol over there. She's played against her and Rhea played against Dukelich and Juarez and London Jones. So yeah, Miss D said, I wonder if I wonder if you wonder for oh man, that's why I want her to come to Chicago because then she really gonna think, oh my God, and they're from Chicago, Miss D. Lord, no, 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 please, no. I would be, mom, mom. But how do you say that to your mom without hurting your feeling? Like, mom, please don't. I don't want these. I don't want you to sing. You're embarrassing me. I wonder what halftime mom going to sing private dance. Private dance. Oh my god, I don't even want to turn it on. I know everybody we're supposed to go to the Discord and look at that, but I've seen her, doing her thing in the past plenty of times enough to where, like, in Seattle that I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm serious, FM. I don't want my mama up there doing that, bro. Like, unless she could really like get down, if she could really blow or something like that. Of course, yeah, go mom, do your thing. But Lord, it's just something ain't right, bro. Like something ain't right. Mm-mm, something ain't right, y'all. Yeah, so I've been just chilling tonight, catching up on text. I didn't really feel like talking too much on the phone. I probably talked to just a couple, family people or friends, close friends that are family. And oh, she can't sing. Oh, Miss D says she can't sing. Sorry, I thought, yeah. So I didn't even listen long enough. You hit that first note. You wrong for me. You don't start off on the right key on the first note. I'm out. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it embarrasses me, but it just does. It just does. Wait, did y'all see the halftime show of Beyonce? Was it good, y'all? Was the halftime show good with Beyonce? I heard she tore it up. And then I just turned the latter part of the Lakers and I used to watch all that stuff. That I used to couldn't wait to watch Christmas basketball on the NBA. I'm so like locked in to the women's game and really trying to plug what I'm doing here up that I'm just saturated with it to the point where it's like I really don't like watch too much more. But I do want to see the Clarissa the Fire in Me movie because I it's totally like up my alley. That would have been up my alley. That would have been my a movie for me. I would make mandatory if I was a coach. That would be a mandatory movie to watch. You know, together as a team. Um, the story sounds really motivating. Kind of knew a little bit about her anyway, but to see it from the ground up and just like she said, winning the gold medal and just even the disparities in sports of how much you know um, the attention and money really isn't in female boxing at the time. But like anything, you got to do things from the ground level. Billie Jean King had to go out and beat Bobby Riggs. I was a little girl cheering that on. I already knew what it was like being a little girl and wanting to get on the court, but having to beat boys and almost get beat up because you beat the boys. And then I felt bad, and I never wanted to beat boys when I knew I could beat the boys, unless they was cool with me beating them. Then, or I knew I could beat them up. So then I didn't really want to do it. But and just being the only girl on the court till you found girls that were that looked like you and played like you or wanted to weren't embarrassed at it after you get older. It's okay when you're little and you're playing against boys. When you get older, it starts to look kind of like in my day strange. Like, what's up with her? Why is she playing with boys? Why is she not? So, shout out to all the pioneers of the game that stuck with it, so that we can run like we're doing now. UCLA is going to get beat in the Big Ten. Well, look, if they gonna get beat in the Big Ten, Miss D, then it's going to be us. I'm gonna tell y'all something. ESPN early had said that we would split with UCLA, um, right? And so like they have this will, and they had us like a 50 almost 50-50, a 50-50 ball. But when I looked at it the other day, probably after the UConn game, now they have a 62% chance, and them even less. That is cool, 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 cool. So they have us at a higher chance of beating them the first time, but then the second time, which we played them like in March, early March, they have them beating us. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's because One is at we splitting at home. So we're gonna be one of the teams that's gonna win. Juju, the way that Juju played and Ray Marshall, the leadership that I saw and later Ray Marshall and Kennedy and all of them, they were so locked in. They were so determined. And Ju was definitely on a freaking mission. And when she gets on a mission, and then she was talking more, and she was like, "Come on, let's go!" Like just like when she got in the huddle with them when they huddle up, and she was actually, you know, Avery the freshman was talking, Kennedy, everybody was talking. The communication, the language, the touching, the coming together was there. Oh, I missed it. No, I missed Bay halftime. You missed her? Yeah. So I will have to probably go back like when I get off here and like look on YouTube for it or something like that so I can comment on it. They said that it sounded like people were raving on social media that, you know, Blue Ivy was getting it, and so maybe that whole Jay Z stuff with Diddy isn't disturbing them. They seem like they're like business as usual. Like they seem like they're pretty close knit family, and they're ready to move forward. Like they're innocent. Like he's innocent. Yes, Christmas NBA games, not the same. Oh, they're not. See, good. I am glad I ain't missed nothing. Um, Still, but Lakers versus Warriors. That was good, huh? It was good in fourth quarter. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I don't think Steph Curry was too happy about that though. Depends if Kiki gets off. She played very good against UConn. Yeah, but I seen Kiki coming along. I seen Kiki coming along. Y'all not really watching Kiki like I'm her. She come along like she understands. Like you could take this. Is my thing with Kiki. I don't mind you hitting your mid range shots. Step in the three though. But I don't know if you're ready for that. But I don't mind her taking no outside shots. But when I need your big butt down inside, catching that wide open, blowing a dime that Juju threw her in rhythm and flow to where it was about to be 20 points up on their ass, 2022, and you blow those stupid little bunnies like that, stuff like that. We ain't got time for that. ACI. And it's the thing. And I saw when she played Oregon. I guess it was one of our conference games. She was like, she knew that number 15 was just a really big body, and that she needed to be physical and aggressive. Because I know Coach Byrne, because the new coach for Dallas is our assistant coach. He's like he does scouting, but he also does defense. So we're losing that. Um, we're losing him. I wonder if he's going to recruit. If he's going to draft Kiki to Dallas, because if Kiki really from that game on starts to ball out, you guys, and Paige starts to tank, you might see a little switch up for the number one spot. But my number one spot, if that's going to happen, was going to be Olivia because of how she would fit with Enrique, her style. Her and Enrique would be bombed together. But you never know, Kiki. You never know what you don't know. It's business. They like Kiki. Stafford missed Kiki. Sorry, Juju. She should have went to the other SC. Nah, y'all already got who y'all want. She's a power forward. That means Joyce wouldn't have played as much. So she would be coming in. She's like a Joyce and a Chloe. She's not a five. So yeah, I know y'all need somebody down there for Camilla, but Kiki's not it for the five. So you're not sitting there a senior down who is trying to she don't want to go to no cold weather. It's cold enough in the Bay Area. That's as cold as we can get. We can't when they got off the bus, and it was starting to snow in Connecticut. They was so, we from Cali. We got snow. Don't trip. We know how to go to the mountains if we want to go play in the snow. And occasionally, snow does fall, um, in Los Angeles, um, but not like that. When you're not used to to cold weather like that, we ain't going nowhere, nowhere. ACI, what's true? What's true? What you say? What you say? What I say that was true? y'all Miss D, y'all gonna see, y'all. I don't wanna start no mess, and I don't wanna like start making any predictions. Like I already said at the beginning of the year what I think is gonna happen, but I had no idea how it was going to happen. Uh, you know, but at the beginning of the year, you always gotta choose your team, and then you gotta watch and see, and then you gotta watch and see how you could get to the final four and how you could win a championship. Uh, when I made my prediction, I had no idea that we that we were gonna be ranked three. Um, but once I started to hear what pieces were coming around Juju, and I know that Juju is like arguably the best player. I mean, there's no young woman, balling out like that. But she has to show it. In the beginning of the year, you didn't really see it. You didn't even know that bag was really that deep when it was there. It was like she's warming up. She's getting used to them new muscles. And I heard you talking about Hannah this, Hannah that. Hannah's stats are not like here's Jude and here's Hannah. She's just her team around her was just playing better at the time. But with Kennedy, that wouldn't have happened. Not the way they have been playing. I'm Washington. I am Washington. I see Washington hired Jamila Whiteman. Oh, Misty, what you know about Jamila Whiteman? Jamila Whiteman came from Stanford and she played with the Sparks. I know that, right? You remember her? Remember how? Yeah, but do you remember when Nancy Lieberman choked her out because she was all up in Nancy's shirt, and Nancy was like past her prime, and Jamila was on her so tough. Yeah, I know Jamila Whiteman is. Played with Lisa Leslie. Girl, I know all my Sparks. Love all my Sparks. We loved our Jamila Whiteman. Now that's cool. And it's so funny because I thought of her. I thought of her, and I mentioned her on Set Stock Sports one time, and I mentioned Jamila Whiteman. And I just brought up the story of like, um, and I said that to say like how physical the game was in our day, and some of the stuff that Clark gets away with it. But she would have got her ass beat. I hate to say it, y'all. Some of the stuff like she did, like when Victoria Vivian, that punch would have landed in my day. Her father was a good author, and her brother was in jail for murder. Did that happen? I faintly remember that. Did we know about that when she was in the league? Because that's a really sad. Oh, Weidman is he's an author. He is an author. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I didn't know. I don't remember the brother in jail for murder. Oh, that's sad. That's embarrassing. Man, your brothers be getting into some mess sometime to be like, damn, why I'm famous? Why you gotta like go acting a fool? Yeah, yeah. So Washington is gonna be very interesting. I think people are gonna be very surprised with the leadership and how well they do with uh, whoever they select. Um, I like Brittany Sykes. I used to watch her with the Sparks, of course, and I think she played for Syracuse. And so I always like her. It's funny seeing her at a point, but I watched her develop into that. But getting a true point guard and maybe sliding her over into something that fits her would be great. But I think they're going to build something over there. I have that story, and I read that story. Or you heard that story in Sports Illustrated? That was a story that was out when she was in Stanford. He went to jail when she was in high school. Okay. Mm. And they talked about it when she was at Stanford. Okay. That might be why it's so far back in my memory bank, because it was something that drew me to Jamila, and that made me feel akin to her. One, being from the Bay, obviously, and then being so close to my home. My mother actually worked in Palo Alto, Palo Alto as we call it. And so, and I had several track meets on that college track in high school and in college. We had an invitational there, and just being on the campus, period. Familiar with the campus surroundings and stuff like that. I remember seeing Carl Lewis and Herschel Walker and Evelyn. Everybody back in the day, we all ran on that meet. We had a high school, college, and professional meet invitational. I think they should trade with the Sparks because Kiki would uh, be back with Cam and Ricky. I just feel, I know, I just feel some kind of way. I'm sure maybe Kiki doesn't know this, but I think Kiki kind of like gets swallowed up by Cam. And I think when they're on the court together, it's one of the reasons why Betts left. Betts left um, Stanford because I remember like she had all these tall trees, and they were just kind of like kind of clunky together. There was nobody was a real offensive minded player, and then they had that other girl that could dunk. I think she went on to become to get a degree and become a doctor. Um, but they were just you know it was like log cabin, and no one was. I mean, maybe Lexi Hole and Haley Jones was for Haley Jones to be going off and being like a guard or a guard stretched forward said all you need to know. And I think Lexi Hall was there. I want to say Samuelson was there, but I could be wrong. But I just remember all these lanky, tall players, and it's like, who was the guard at the time? But I think Kiki just kind of shrinks around her. That's why we're trying to like, girl, you don't gotta shrink with Rhea. Rhea's a rim protector. Rhea gets buckets like we just need 9 points from her. Like we need you to be averaging 16 to 18 points. You need to be right behind Juju, or like 7 points behind her, or 4 points behind her. Whatever Juju get, you need to be 4 points behind her. Like that's your area. I need her to realize that. Like no one, you have no one to compete with. Um, Coach G will leave you out there 39 minutes as long as you can handle it. You have no one to compete with you. So if you want to really play in this league, here's your opportunity to become an All American. You're already on the National Player of the Year watch list. You're already on the Trinity McCain watch list, I'm sure. All American watch list. But she's got to find her one thing that stands out that somebody would need for her position on a team in the dub so badly that she does it so well that it's undeniable that you should be drafted in this spot to produce exactly what you're good at. Like oh, so no one can say, why did they get Kiki Ariaffin? What does she do well? Well, she gets offensive boards and puts back. Uh, Not only that, she's a stretch. She can shoot the three, and she's a damn sure elite mid-range shooter. Or she's a great passer because I think she did have a lot of assists. Like she's a great passer. Ray is trying to get in there because she's trying to show that as a big she can do a high low. She can pass well. She's a rim protector. She gets blocks, and she can give you a little offense. People that are 6'4", 6'5", they got it made. They just need to do what they do and do it well, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So like I said, I know my team pretty good, pretty well. I understand Coach D. Um, she may not be everybody's cup of tea, but 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 the brothers that she was a coach, assistant coach for, and scouting coach and doing what she was doing at Cleveland, they respect the hell out of her. They love Coach D. They love her, and she knows her stuff. She's a smart woman. She's just she's just who she is. She might look like I just might say she look like a librarian. It don't matter what she look like, as long as she can coach. as long as she knows what she's doing. And obviously, because she got the number one recruit in the nation, she got the number one transfer portal, she got the number one freshman class. How the hell do you think she not know what she's doing, y'all? She got Jazzy Davidson. She doesn't people got all these, oh, they got this player and that player. They're like ranked number 30, number 20, number 10. They not ranked number 4 and number 5 and things like that in the nation. Coach D knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, and she's putting the pieces together to get them to understand basketball and the style of basketball that we're going to play. And one of the key things that I love the what they had sped up the process. I always said, because I saw Tifo coming in thinking we wanted you to dribble here, dribble there, dribble. We don't do that. You get that. It's like a hot potato. You get that ball out your hand within 0.5 seconds, sis. We don't do all that here. If by the time if you're doing that and doing that kind of dribbling, then we anticipate that your intention is to get and to create your shot any minute now. Because we don't do all that on the USC Trojans. We don't do that. So she learned real quick. Get that goddamn ball out your hand. Or else everybody's standing around watching you go in a circle. So she learned quickly. So what time is it, y'all? It's like, oh, it's okay. It's 11 o'clock here. But if you haven't hit that like button for me now. I just want to wish y'all Merry Christmas. I will see everybody in the morning for Check Ball We Up. Let's see what Seth asked for me, what Seth wants to talk about. And I hope your day and your night are blessed. And then I'll see you all in the morning. All right? Peace. Take care. Thank you for joining me, guys.